So let's talk about status updates. Typically on a site like a Twitter or a Facebook, you are given a limited number of characters to type in what it is that you're doing. Now, typing a status update can be great when you're telling people that you had a great vacation, you went to a great rock concert, you saw an amazing sporting event. Where status updates are used irresponsibly is when we start telling people what we are going to be doing and when, or worse, where we are.
In Nashua, New Hampshire, police say they have busted a burglary ring in which the suspects went after Facebook users who said they weren't home. Police say they recovered more than $100,000 worth of property, allegedly stolen by 3 young men. In all, there were more than 50 break-ins.
Who's that?
It's Jen. She just wanted to send me a text about the post I put on Facebook about us going to the Bahamas.
You posted on the internet that we're going away?
Yeah, what's the big deal? Only my friends are gonna see it, right?
The point is that it's never a good idea to tell a billion people where you're going to be and when. If you wouldn't put in the local newspaper that you're going on vacation tomorrow, then why put it on a global publication? When I ask people all over the country, why do you use your digital tools and technologies? These are the answers I get.
To talk with my family.
To follow my favorite sports teams.
I use the internet to find recipes online.
What does it all have to do with? Communication and sharing. What these were designed to do. Think about every time you've ever heard of a person getting into trouble with their digital tools. What does it almost always have to do with? Somebody using this for privacy. Not a good idea. Picture a sea of about 50,000 people, and I'm one of them. If there's a criminal in that sea of 50,000 people, I am no different than anybody else. If one of us is going to get pickpocketed, it's going to be completely at random. Now imagine that I stand up on a bench with a sign over my head that's got my full name, my phone number, my bank card and PIN, and maybe an inappropriate picture. And let's throw in my address. Now all of a sudden, to that criminal, I'm a pretty easy target. And I'm no longer just 1 in 50,000. I have essentially put a target up, a very, very big target, because I have shared too much information. In fact, there may be some people in that crowd who weren't criminals, but are thinking about a career change. The reason? Because I'm making it too easy. These were never intended for or created for privacy. They were created to communicate. So right now you might be thinking, well, I might not have privacy, but I do have a password, so that must offer me some protection. But unfortunately, that's simply not true. Well, your password is like a curtain. It gives the illusion of privacy. It is not the steel door that many think it is. So what you're looking at is a picture inside of a password-protected account. There's a couple things that are important to notice here. The first is that I can right-click and save this picture to my desktop. The second, that I take this picture, the individual who thought they owned it, that thought it was protected behind a password, no longer has control. Because even if they come in here to delete it, I now have it. And I can rename it and put it out wherever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want on the World Wide Web. The second thing that's important to note is that this little link over the image that says album, well, if I was logged into this account using my password, then I should go to my album. But if I have used other means to get into this password-protected account and click this link, I'm going to get thrown out.